Alrighty, guys, welcome to another episode of GXG Party Chat. It has been a hot second since we've published an episode. Kind of went on a hiatus with the content creating for a little bit, and I'm slowly now trying to get back into it. So please be patient as we.
Hiatus? Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there was a brief period like over 2 months where I wasn't posting, I wasn't streaming, I wasn't even doing anything, and even longer for that for a podcast episode, just because I couldn't find any material. But planning on getting back into it. With today's episode, I don't necessarily know how long, just depending on the conversation, but it shouldn't be too long. But today, me and Ethan are going to be discussing Monster Hunter Wilds, because with title update 3 literally days away from going live, I thought it'd be a good idea to get on here and just kind of talk about some topics that have been buzzing, I guess, like been kind of hot around the whole Monster Hunter in the Monster Hunter community. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. We're gonna first I have not done this in a while. I am super rusty, but do you have a preference on where to start, or you gonna leave it up to me?
I don't have any preferences at all.
Okay. Here, let me boot up my notes, because I took some about Monster Hunter for us to talk about. So let's go ahead and just get the elephant out in the room and discuss the hate revolving around Wilds compared to the other previous games.
Yeah, really every other Monster Hunter game that has no hate though has just amount as problems.
Yeah, I mean that was the one thing that I never got. Like, probably mostly because I wasn't online at the time when the other Monster Hunter games were coming out. And most of the other ones, aside from Rise and World, I think those were the only ones that came out right when like the internet kind of gave us the opportunity to review bomb and to hate on the game, because I don't see a lot of hate revolving around games previous to World. I mean, look, going off of like Steam, let's go for World here. Let me pull up Steam reviews for World, because I do know that there's some hate regarding World, but
The only hate I know probably comes from is Elatron, which is completely deserved.
yeah, no, that is 100% deserved. But let's kind of compare Monster Hunter World with Wilds as far as like reviews go, because it's kind of unfair to say the least, and this will be brought into like the next kind of topic I was going to talk about with the PC kind of aspect. Yeah, okay, I guess I can't tell the reviews are from my phone, and I'm not about to go try to search it up on my computer because it was lagging for me before. But around the time that Wilds came out, a lot of people started dogging it almost instantly, just from the story. They said the story was very what is it, boring, slow compared to the other ones.
Oh, like World?
No, Wilds. They said
No, I said like World.
No, I'm talking about people hating on Wilds' story because it was slow and boring, not like World at all. Though,
Dude.
oh, I get what you're saying. Sorry. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm not this dense kind of. What is it? What does Tyler call me with Monster Hunter? He calls me. It's not a dick rider, because Tyler would never use that kind of language. But that's the only word that I can think of that kind of best describes what he was trying to say. But I'm not that. I just kind of see it more in the lines of it's a game. It's not going to be perfect. Yes, it has its issues. Yes, I've cussed out the game multiple times. I've even cussed out Capcom, just in general, just because it's meant to challenge you. And
I get chat. Okay, my bad. Keep going.
no, you're good, you're good. But like to review bomb it and to get the hate that I did, because like it got so bad that on my phone when I would pull up Google, the little like suggested articles that I would read, at least almost every day that I would pop up on Google just to search up shit, I would see an article hating Wilds. I cannot for the life of me find it. Like I went on a huge tangent like an hour ago trying to find it, but it was saying that Wilds may have been the downfall for the Monster Hunter series. And I was just like, what? Because
They've
it's
obviously never played GU.
I haven't even played GU, so like my first Monster Hunter game was World, and that was like a couple months before Wilds released, and so I didn't fully play Worlds very long until once Wild came out. I bought it for all of us and started playing that. So I can't say like for cert like with as much authority as say the people that have been playing it since the very first one. But I can say with some degree of sorry, my mic stand's messing up, but I can say with certain authority because I have played the game that it's not the downfall. It's barely been out a year. I mean, like let's see, when did Wilds come out? Oh my god, this new iOS 26 is messing with me. uh yeah, it came out in February of last year, 2025. Not even last year, that's this year. That's still we're still in 2025. My fault. Yeah, we're barely out of its year stage right now. So to say that it's the downfall and
It
that's
came out this year?
yeah, that's
Damn, that's
that
crazy.
that's why I'm so aggravated when I see all the hate about it and I'm like this game hasn't been out for more than like 8 or so months. And it's honestly such a great game. Like it's taken the aspects of World and improved on them, both gameplay, visually, and kind of what is the term? Data life or like just other things besides combat. I know there's a certain term for it. I can't think of it, but like it's quality of life. That I think that's the term for it. But it's such a great game, and I enjoy playing it. And people immediately like, now I'm gonna call out my boy Tyler on this one. Um, he doesn't listen to the podcast, so he'll be fine. But
Yeah, we're good.
yeah, he, me and Ethan have talked about this for a while about Tyler and his unfair kind of just opinion on Monster Hunter, and because in his words, it's I played it before, or I played it once, that was enough, and now I'm bored of it. There's nothing else to do. But he'll sit for hours playing. What is that game called? Space Engineers? No, not the. What's that new one that he got? That he's been talking like nonstop about, huh?
Stellaris?
Stellaris, yeah. Like he spent like all day on Stellaris one time, not even bored, not even say anything. And we have actual messages of eat with or Eaton has messages about how what did he say? He's got other games that he'd rather play. What was the message again? It was something like that.
No, I'm not gonna start hating on somebody on
No, 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 no. Okay.
Fishing School.
No, I'm not trying to hate on him. I'm just trying to because that's someone to us personally that we've experienced hating on Monster Hunter. So that's why I was just trying to go on. I wasn't hating on him. I was just trying to prove, I was just trying to bring out some evidence that I'm not just going off of what other people on the internet say. I've got someone within my personal gaming circle that has outwardly stated that he's not, he has no,
I mean, everybody, no, Kiba. I must say, like, when it comes to Monster Hunter, I love both games with World and Wilds with everything that I personally am. I love both. It's just with these Monster Hunter games, specifically with World though, that with very late game, it gives you a very hard time on proving what your hard work, your time, all the time you put into it to be worth it. Because what I've found out with late game worlds is that when it comes to Elytron and Safi'jiiva and Fatalis and all that fun stuff, is it just throws away like all your 120 hours of playtime just because they uh they wanted to make a hard monster. I get it. It's just not everybody needs or wants to spend 30 hours on one fight just to prove that the game's difficult. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's also comparing a
I've
full.
never had that problem with Worlds. Oh, I mean, Wilds. There is um, what's it called? Arc Tempered. The Arc Tempereds are probably the equivalent of high rank in in Worlds, which I find quite funny just to see the difficulty drop from high rank and or Arc Tempered in Wilds to the the high rank normal fights in Worlds is quite funny. So there's a quite a bit of a difficulty gap between the two, and
Yeah, that is
I'm
actually a
not a
good.
huge fan of that.
That is a good point, and I've saw this post or a comment
It's all
on.
about balancing, and I don't see a lot of balancing in Worlds. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Because you can have a bow that does 450 ice against a creature who's what 3-star weak to ice, and it does what 10 damage.
yeah, that's
That's Elytron. It's just like why use ice if it's gonna do a consecutive 10 damage every time I hit him with a granted 1100 attack charge blade. I don't understand it.
yeah. That I guess that's the show in favor of kind of what they've been doing in Wilds. Like they've put a little bit more effort into the balancing of hunter to monster power levels, and if some and that's actually a good point. Someone mentioned like, oh, in Worlds it's so much harder, and Wilds is so easy. Yeah, and I believe this comment. I can't remember who did it, or else I would have given them a shout out. They said that World, and I repeated this to Eaton and to everyone I know, so they know what I'm about to say. But in World, they wanted to capture the power of the monster. That's why they're so difficult. That's why they're just absolute butt banging you nonstop in every single fight, even in high rank. Where in Wilds they wanted to show the power of the hunter. That's why in these cutscenes your hunter is such this badass, and you know such that like it wanted to showcase like, hey, in the world you want the monsters had the power. Here the hunters have the power in a way. So I feel like that's to compare and again, world is finished. There's no more updates. There's no more fixes. No more anything. Like the DLC has been given, and that's been given all the updates it can. So that the world is a finished game. So people comparing a finished game to a game that can is barely 8 months old is completely unfair and completely just I don't understand. Like if you don't like it, if you don't like Wilds, that's fine. That is your opinion. I believe that gaming is such a subjective format of entertainment that there is no right or wrong answer. I can disagree with someone. That's what I'm doing now. I'm disagreeing with the people who hate on Wilds, but I'm not telling them, "Oh, you need to keep playing it. It's so good." Like I'm gonna hop on when Title Update 3 drops, and I'm gonna play the shit out of it for a little bit, and then you know what? I'll go and switch to another game because that's Monster Hunter games aren't a live service game. I think people are getting that confused because it is a multiplayer game, an online multiplayer game. And people are getting that because all these newer games are coming out are live service, Call of Duty, uh Fortnite, Battlefield. I mean, fuck. Like, there's these so many live service games that if it's an online multiplayer, it's automatically looped into a live service game, and people are expecting content like every other week. And that's just not how Monster Hunter works. You play for a little bit, or in my case, I like to play it, multiple weeks just because it's fun. And I enjoy it, especially when I'm
Let me
playing with.
interject here. With Monster Hunter games, you feel like there's not a lot to do, but that's just because and it comes from a place where I was there too. But with the people that says Monster Hunter doesn't, you've done everything and you're out of ideas and you have nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
I say that's complete bullshit because see here, okay, I fainted. Here's the thing. There's actually so much you can do. Make new builds for new weapons, learn new weapons, fight new monsters in different ways, use different weapons on different monsters you found easy, try and make it hard.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Wilds, I must agree that it is a little bit more easy than like easier to do everything than in World because layered armor is just as easy as getting the normal armor. Uh, arc tempered are easier. The ranking is easier. So I think they're doing a good job at. They did a better job with World at making the game having its uh what did you say spark last longer than Wilds. Just because of the fact is there's still a lot more you can do in World. Like I'm still playing World and there's still a lot to do. Like I still want to make new fits. I want to learn new weapons. I want to.
I mean, that can be said for Wilds as well, but again, that brings up the point that World is, an what, 11, 10-year-old game, and it's done, it's finished. And I will give it
Yeah.
this. I will to your point, I played World and I finished World before I got the Iceborne DLC, and it was dead. Like as soon as I finished the story, I had no desire to play because the monsters were repetitive. I already maxed out my build as what I wanted. I didn't see a point in keep playing because, you know, I didn't have at that point you weren't playing it, Ethan, and the lobbies kind of were only Iceborne level. Like if you didn't have Iceborne, the lobbies were dead. Like that was a big issue. But then when I got the Iceborne DLC, the game felt complete. So I feel like that may be what Wild is experiencing right now to a lot of people. Me, I don't feel that way because I enjoy it. It's such a fun game. But I do kind of see how other people might view it, like you or other people be like, it just doesn't feel, complete yet. Well, I mean, once the DLC
Complete yet.
yeah, once the DLC comes in, if or when, I do believe they will because they've done it for the past 2 games. But I do believe that once they release
And
a
they did
DLC,
it for GU too, but that's
that's Generation Ultimate, correct? The one before World.
yes. It's the one before Wilds.
No,
Not Wild. Sorry, Rise. My bad.
wait, what? What? World came out before Rise.
No, it was Rise, World, and then Wilds. GU was before Rise.
Hold on.
Either you're blown retarded or you just don't understand me.
Hold on, I'm looking it up because I don't remember anything about Ultimate. Okay. August of
Shit, where did
20
his tail go?
August of 2018. When did World come out? Really? That is so weird. I didn't even know about it. January 26, 2018. So they released on the same year. But yeah, Generation Ultimate was in August while World was in January. Okay, so I was wrong. That I will own that. So they're about the same year. Okay, so they're the same age basically. Huh. I may have to give that one a look. You know, maybe put that one on the Nintendo on the Switch. Make that the Switch game.
Dude, I can't get away from this guy.
But yeah, I think we kind of talked about everything about that subject at least. But let's go ahead and move on to let's go straight into the next issue, which kind of lays into what the previous was, and that's regarding PC issues. Now, I'm going to offend a lot of people. Just know that this is my opinion. If you disagree, if you're like, I'm done with this guy, screw this guy, unfollow, subscribe, whatever, that's fine. That's the consequences of me stating my opinion, and I will accept that.
That's free speech in these days.
Yeah, that's but we're not gonna go political just yet.
We're not going political, not there.
But I'm gonna go ahead and start on this regarding the PC issues on Monster Hunter Wilds. I think it's complete bullshit. I think it's complete bullshit for people to absolutely trash this game or just altogether hate on it because their PC can't run it. Get an Xbox. Get a PlayStation 5. I'm sorry, but I grew up playing with games that if you didn't have the console that it was meant to be played on, you just didn't play that game. There was no getting, $1,500 parts to play this game, and it still sucks. Because that's just, yeah, sure, they made a port for the game and right at release, which Monster Hunter never did before. They always kind of waited a little bit and then released the PC version. But with this, they released it right on release, and people expected it to be immediately perfect, and I think that was completely unfair for people to be like, because PC gaming has kind of taken over the gaming community in a toxic way, because they believe that they can play any game they want and have it at max settings just because they installed a $1,500 GPU and graphics card in there. And
graphics card is the GPU.
GPU, okay, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm not fully like in depth to this technology, like, so I'm not gonna go fully into like, well, you need to have this part or this part.
Graphics card is the GPU, the general processing unit. That's the graphics.
Okay.
That's what they call the graphics card anyway.
Okay.
But everyone just calls it a GPU.
Well, so yeah, I'm not gonna go fully into the details of like the PC. I'm just coming from someone who has literally every single gaming system out. Like, I've got an Xbox, I've got a PlayStation 5, I've got a gaming PC, I've got a Nintendo Switch, and I've got a Steam Deck. So like, I am probably the best person I'm probably the best like on this subject to say, if you don't have a game, if you want to play the game, play that game on the designed platform that it released on. Like, I got the PlayStation 5 just to play Spider-Man. I didn't wait 3 or 4 years until they released the PC version, or Spider-Man 2. Sorry, Spider-Man 2. I got the PlayStation 5 for Spider-Man 2. I didn't wait for 2 years after its release for them to come out with the PC's version, and then that's even gotten hate because it's not optimized right. So I'm like, if this game
hasn't.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, PC is such a good and bad platform to play on, because yes, it gives you the freedom of making your own system design, like with the desired specs that you want, but it doesn't always mean that the games that are released on PC are going to be correctly optimized. They're not going to be correct.
I miss being able to grow honey. I miss it. I miss being able to grow honey.
If you can't tell, Ethan's playing Monster Hunter while we're doing this. I'm mitigating the podcast kind of behind the scenes here, but So yeah, that's my take on it. Like it's unfair and it's kind of pointless for you to complain and to dog a game so much that like as much as it has. Look, man, if that's your only way of playing a game, that sucks. I get it. I get not being able to play a game except for this one way and you having to deal with it. I get it, but don't blame the game or don't blame the studio because people are going at after the studio member like employees themselves. Like it got to the point where Capcom released a statement saying that they're going to be taking legal action because the players were harassing the employees, and I'm like, if you're a PC only player, this is the territory you've decided to root yourself in. Yes, you've got this 3,000 4,000 PC, but
So hold on, I want to show you something. I went to the claim content tab under the bounty cat, and under the contents, nameplate, extra frame, Iceborne.
yeah, yeah, you didn't know that? I told you about it.
I didn't. It's been so long since I've actually been on here. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look at that. Continue. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. So like that's the territory you've decided to plant yourself in. Like you've got this giant multi-grand PC tower that can run games, but that game has to be optimized for the PC platform for you to be able to run it. And yes, Capcom is working on it. That's great. But you have to give them patience because eventually they will get to it to where you can run it, 150 frames per second, you know, use however many GPU you can or CPU, whatever the fuck. But uh, for right now, either be happy with what you can play, be happy that you can play the game, whether it be, on low graphics or not, or just kind of swallow your pride and just be like, okay, I guess I can get an Xbox. Like, you can. Yes, Xbox or PlayStation prices are high and it sucks, but at this point, you either take crappy game performance or just getting a whole new console. Again, it's my opinion. If I've pissed you off, if I've turned you away from me, okay, that's fair.
Oh.
But I'm speaking straight up my opinion on that subject. Suck it up, Buttercup. Like, and I'm saying this because I also have a PC and I have a buddy Tyler who's a PC player and he's, I've had to tell him this too myself. Like, dude, just play on your Xbox if you can't play it on PC. But he's stubborn and doesn't like listening to other people. But we're gonna move on to a more lighter subject because that one didn't really need to be talked out super long. Or it doesn't need to be talked out super long. I just needed it to be said and actually, voiced because I've been dealing with having these opinions ever since the game released. I fell in love with the game, and so I would go online, because I wanted to see other people do it, and it was just hate, 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 and I was just like, God damn, like, bruh, it's not that.
Not that deep, bro.
Yeah, it's
It's
not.
a video game.
If you don't like it, don't play it. And if you can't play it, get something that can play it or shut up.
You want to know how long it's been? I completed bounties and I got flame tickets, flame fit tickets.
I'm over here.
Bounties for the flame fit.
I'm over here ranting Eaton's shopping.
Yep.
But yeah. That's my voice on it. If you can't play it, get something that can, and if you don't want to do that, suck it up and shut up. Stop ruining it for other players. Because that's I actually didn't have that listed, but that's a good topic. The players that are not complaining but are complaining about the game performance but are complaining that it is quote unquote too easy are seriously fucking with players that just enjoy this game.
But yeah, see, here's the thing. In this day and age, the appeal to games isn't to have fun, isn't to enjoy the game. It's about the competitive nature and about your own skill level. And that's why the gaming community in its own right is actually just flopping it, and it's sad because what it used to be back in
Early 2000s was just to have
let's
fun.
let's take let's take it way back to X Halo 2s and ODST, Halo 3s. Back in that day when those games were coming out, the PvP for that game was so bad, but people loved every single second of it, and they didn't start cussing you out. They didn't start rage baiting you because you weren't as good as them and you couldn't hit somebody from half across the map while doing 360s and juggling your balls. I don't. But now with the release, but now recently with release of these multiplayer Call of Duties like PvP and Fortnite and Halo Infinite and and
It's
it is
gotten
putting a
competitive.
bad tarnished name onto the gaming because of everyone's competitive nature of wanting to win and wanting to succeed and be the best that possibly is. But that's not why games came out. They came out to entertain you, to get you to enjoy it. And with the Monster Hunter, I don't know exactly when it began, but it seemed to just have began with World. Like there was no chatter about GU fucking Rise, Sunbreak, the first, second for you. None of that came out. But for some reason, all of a sudden, it's wild, just too easy. Okay, enjoy it. Make it harder for yourself. Don't get good weapons. How about that? Like there's solutions to you complaining constantly about this game being easy. Nerf yourself. Give yourself shit armor. Give yourself a shit weapon. And prove to everybody that the game isn't easy. It's just you over leveled. Because that's what Wilds is. Arc Temper New Udra. She put me in my place
Yeah.
with Charge Blade, with the Gun Lance, shielded weapons. She's one tapping me.
Wait, Arc Tempered
I
who?
had to switch New Udra. No,
New-
Uthuna. Sorry, Uthuna.
okay, yeah. I was like, New Udra is.
Like dual blades. I had to switch to Paralysis dual blades to just get her off me. With bow, she closed the gap quick, and people are still spitting in Wild's face saying the Arc Tempered is too easy. I'm like, then fucking go to World, go to Sunbreak, go to a hard Monster Hunter, and quit complaining that Wilds is too easy. Go to fight a Latreon for 30 hours straight and see that Wilds is easy. Like, come on.
If you haven't guessed
It's
already, Eaton is on Elatron and it's kicking his ass. And
yeah, like I can't fucking catch a break with that monster, man.
but no, that's a great point. And speaking as probably one of the most competitive people in our family, even I'm like it's I just want to have fun. Like me and Eaton grew up playing what was that game? Flat Out?
Oh my god.
And for all you,
Yeah, well,
and for all
it's
you, for all you OG gamers, there was literally one game mode where you could just send your driver out flying, and you competed to see who threw it.
you
But
could
we just played
yeah,
it because,
you could do that in a real race.
yeah, no, I'm talking about
And it
just
wasn't
that
even a
game mode.
race. Oh yeah, my bad.
I'm just talking about the game mode. Like, yeah, it had that competitive edge, but me and Eaton played it because we just liked seeing the ragdoll. We just liked launching our characters high as we could. Like, and to and the God, dude, I cannot stop stuttering today. But yeah, to say that modern games have ruined the community, or at least made it to where if you're not super competitive, if you're not a gold rank esport champion gamer,
Add on to that. Yeah.
it 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 it
It's
it ruins the game for other people because they're going to listen to you because you make them money as well, and you making money makes them money when talk about like the sponsored gamers or the big higher ups. Like they get paid for your content as well as what you get paid, so they're gonna listen to you, and it's gonna fuck us over. Like I am a content creator, okay? I'm not big. I am not huge. I have no claim to fame whatsoever. But I have always been clear that I play these games to have fun. I don't play to be hip. I don't play to be current. Yes, I will play current games and will be playing, new games and show them off on my channel when I can. But I am not somebody that you watch because I'm good. I want you to watch me because, or listen to the podcast and watch live streams, whatever, because you just want to have fun. You just want to cut loose from your day to day bullshit life and just watch someone have fun on a video game. Like, that's what I aspire to be, and that's why I kind of don't go down the path of, most other YouTuber, Twitch streamers, kind of what they do. I just do my own thing, and if it works out, it works. But if not, then whatever. I'm gonna still have fun, and that's kind of where we've been going on a tangent here, kind of going away from Wilds. But to reel it back in, these ultra competitive speedrunners keep complaining, and they're gonna get what they want, and it's gonna ruin it for us, because eventually they're going to add a monster with a difficulty star rating so high that it's going to be a Latreon all over again, because that's how these things work. They complain that that's too easy. Monster Hunter replies with a "go fuck you, monster" in a difficulty level, and they're gonna complain, "Oh, it's too hard," and review bomb it, and they're never gonna be happy. And so it just kind of pisses me off, because I see on TikTok, I see on Instagram these comments, "Oh, it's too easy, too easy, too easy, too easy," and I kind of just like, oh, because I don't want to start drama on the internet and just kind of argue with these people. But now I'm gonna say it: shut the hell up. If you think Monster Hunter Wilds is too easy and think that they need to increase the damage level, shut the fuck up and just go play something else. Go play ranked Black Ops 7. I don't give a shit. Okay, stop ruining
Quick,
my fun,
random
relaxing game.
tangent.
Yeah, go ahead.
But you can literally walk next to Gormagawa and he won't attack you because he's blind. If you don't attack him, he just won't attack you.
I'm over here venting, and Ethan's like strolling out with Gormagala.
Oh my
But yeah.
goodness. Okay, that's cool.
So, but yeah,
Continue.
stop ruining my stress relief game, because that's what happens. Like my life is it for the past year, me and Ethan have gone through hell, and so gaming has become a very serious escape for us. But it no longer becomes escape, but we get so frustrated at just the lack of people who just play this game to have fun, or just to not treat it as seriously as what it should be treated. It ruins it for us. So it just, yeah, that's a tangent. That's a whole tangent, probably for another episode. I'll probably talk with Ethan and see if we can't do a whole separate thing about the gaming community and kind of lay into that.
I'm not sure you want me to do that.
No, man, no. We'll go. We'll say our piece, because that's just it. That's what we want to finally share the voices of all the gamers that probably feel the same way, but don't want to cause a commotion, don't want to stir the pot, don't want to anger the masses, because we're very much there's a lot more people who want to be more aggressive and competitive in gaming than there are who people just want to have fun with it, that just want to be, chill and not treat the game as seriously as it is. But we're gonna go ahead and move on. That
So get this. Hold on. I am in a expedition to the Ice Shard Cliffs to get Gracium, and there are a Gormagala tempered. Every monster here is tempered. A Nursilla, a Gormagala, 3 here Bummy, an Arkveld, a Fulgur Anjanath, and a Guardian Ebony. All tempered.
damn.
I'm scared to move.
Yeah, and people will be like, oh, I can solo all of them.
Yeah, your world losers would be like, yeah, I got this. Like, buddy,
Alright, so now
sorry to
we're gonna.
piss on your great skills, but you ain't the main character anymore.
All right.
This ain't right. Continue.
No, 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 no. You're good. You're good.
Miles. No, well, remember we're off tangent here.
No, yeah, I know.
Shut up, Kiba. Shut
Okay, I was about to say, dude, what the hell?
up. Aw.
But okay, let's go ahead and go into title update 3. It is
Mm.
the 29th of September this month. It's gonna be releasing. We just got some major news about uh title update 3. Oh shit. That is my alarm. The biggest news that we gotten is it's pretty cool, but it's not set for title update 4, and that's our first Elder Dragon. We're gonna get to that later. We're gonna talk about title update 3, and that is the Final Fantasy. What is it? 11, 6. I don't even 16.
Final Fantasy 7.
Final Fantasy 7 collab, and that's gonna be bringing an Omega Planetes. Is that I think I'm pronouncing that right? Which is a giant dragon hunter robot, and it's going to be a special event. Here, let me pull up some. Not a special event. It's gonna be. Oh shit! Hold on.
Event quest.
I'm assuming that's what they said. That's what they mean. But here, let's see.
Water and ice. That's what I thought.
Oh, where are they? Fuck. Oh, here. Okay, here we go. Hunters who are at least hunter rank 41 or higher and have completed the main mission, what lies ahead, can take on a new special extra mission in the Ishard Cliffs. So I'm guessing it's a one-time thing. I'm hoping
That
not.
would suck.
I'm pretty sure it's like it'll come back. It'll have like an event quest or whatever, or you can just replay it. And when they mean extra mission, they just mean an optional mission. But we've got footage of some of the fights, and if you haven't, go look it up. It's super cool. Like they've got the monster has so many. My God, I'm fumbling my words now. It has giant fists that come at you that you can have a clash with, and that right there is cool as hell. It's got swarms of explosive drones, which is gonna be pain in the ass to get, and
Indeed.
a bunch of in Eaton, you're probably gonna hate this. It's going to have an area of an attack type area of effect type attack similar to Elytrion. And how you combat that is from these are coming from different sources, so take it with a grain of salt. Some are speculating that you can that with the fight itself, there's going to be element checks similar to the Elytrion fight. Like you have to hit it enough times so that way the damage is reduced when it eventually does that. And others are saying you just use the special equipment that it gives you, because in this mission you have access to different items that act like spell casting. Like I've seen one where it does like a burst shot attack, another one that's kind of like a cyclone tornado of bats that do some damage. We're
gonna be fighting Elden Ring boss. That's great.
Yeah. Here's the cool thing though. The armor that we get, I don't know if it's from just completing the mission, we just get it outright, or if it's carved material and then craft the pieces by little by little. But it gives you two abilities. One, it generates a orb, like a shielded orb around your character, and that's a way people are saying that would be a way for you to block yourself from the damage. And then there is what I can only explain as a sword like energy slash attack that is a projectile, and it is super cool. Let me see.
You know what I've actually seen some things, and I've only seen like one or two things saying and kind of agreeing with the possibility, but a lot of people are saying it's gonna be like Safi Jiva, where if you kill him, he'll give you that sword in that armor, just in different elements, and that ability will do damage in that element or set affinity, which would be really cool. Don't get me wrong. Just don't make it shared like Safi Jiva was. That was awful.
Yeah, that's another thing that I saw this one guy say that there are rumors saying that it will change its elemental weakness. So you have to be prepared, and on top of that, this is even in game, like in the Final Fantasy game, it had the ability to take the elemental damage that you put on it and use it for healing. If that is true, if they put that mechanic in the game, this may shut up the people that say it's too easy. because as because we haven't had a self-healing monster in Wilds yet. Not like Safi, where Safi Shiva would heal itself. In Wilds, we don't have that. I think Artfield may have been that, but that was during the story mission. That may have been the story mission. That may have been him just charging up, but I don't think he actually healed. So if we get that mechanic in Monster Hunter Wilds, it's definitely going to put a huge ego check on a bunch of hunters. But the armor itself looks super cool. It's called, oh, what is it? It's but if you need to wear that armor during the fight to have those abilities against it, and the devs even said to use all items available to you with this fight. So it's like besides that, the reveal trailer and everything for Title Update 3, we don't know much about this fight other than just the move sets or some of the moves that he does and some of the abilities. We don't know if like you get the armor before the quest or after the quest, if it's replayable. No, we don't know none of that. We just know from what we're seeing and from other people speculate. So take what we say with a grain of salt. Another thing that is coming with Title Update 3 is Arc Tempered New Udra, which Eaton was talking about before, and it's going to be the first Arc Tempered that is going to be released as a 9-star quest. So if you've had trouble with the previous Arc Tempered monsters, you're going to have a real challenge with Arc Tempered New Udra. It's not looking good for people. Bale armor. That's what it's called. Okay. So that's what the armor was called. Sorry, I was wrong. I finally found it. But Arc Temper New Neutral will be released as a 9-star quest and will probably be replayable and permanent in the event quest like the other Arc Tempered monsters. Let's see. What else is getting set into Title Update 3? It's the festival, right? What is the festival called?
Have a cord?
Yeah, the festival. It's supposed to be like spooky themed. So if you remember, hold on, let me just look it up.
The Fun Fright, possibly.
No, actually maybe. It's more. The festival court is gonna be more spooky themed. And kind of more like Halloween, so it may be Fun Fright.
That was basically the Halloween event in World was Fun Fright, the Fun Fright event, and that's why you have that pumpkin helmets. That's the Fun Fright tickets. So it may be the Fun Fright event. Who knows?
Hopefully. Hold on, there we go. Let me look it up. Okay, here we go. Dream Spell is what Title Update 3 Festival Accord is called. And it's event the event is scheduled to run from October 22nd to November 12th. Okay, so
Hope they add a Demon Lord outfit for the female like they have in World, unless they just do the male armor for the female, which I wouldn't hate, but I do enjoy that armor quite a lot.
okay, so I was wrong.
Right, idiot.
The title update 3 is separate from the festival. I guess for a little bit. The release of title update 3 itself is separate from the festival. The update, which arrives on September 29th, 2025, includes a collaboration with Final Fantasy Online. Okay, so I guess why they have the Festival of Accord underneath the title update 3 update roadmap on the website is beyond me, but we're going to leave it. I'm not going to look too far into it. Let me see. Is there any?
There we go. I mounted it finally. Jesus.
Let's see.
Oh boy, here he goes. Start stalling.
Let me see. Is there details on the title update? Here we go. No, I did. Okay, it's gonna fucking do the. Here we go. Scroll. Introducing them. I should have just started with this. Yeah, you need to be Hunter rank 41 plus. Also introducing the Dark Knight Hunter armor and Pictomancy spells. Okay, so I was right. It's Dark Knight Hunter armor, and it just looks so fucking sick, dude. It also includes a sword. Let me see. Is there anything on the gear that we get? You also get a Palico fit for it. Let's see. Oh, it actually gives me a full list of things, so let's kind of go through it. Delta attack. Omega Planetus will generate a Nursilla clone in preparation for unleashing its devastating Delta attack. Jesus Christ, so we're going to have to fight a clone as well. Omega Micros. It will also spew out Omega Micros that rapidly advance upon target, self-destructing to inflict damage. Those were the fists. What is the full? Okay, official web manual website. Okay, so we're not gonna get any details other than that. Aside with the attack wise, collaboration rewards. Okay, here we go. Gather materials from Omega Planetus to obtain special hunter and palico equipment. Okay, so yeah, it will be a replayable mission introducing the Dark Knight Hunter armor and Pictomancy spells. 2 iconic jobs from the Final Fantasy 7 Online. Join the hunt. The Dark Knight, Masters of the Two-Handed Blade and Dark Arts. Holy shit. If this is
Dual blades?
If this is a greatsword only exclusive weapon, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
Oh, you know it will, because that's what it's looked like. It's looking like it's gonna be a greatsword weapon, and it's probably gonna end up being one of those things where we won't get to use the abilities unless we use the greatsword, like the Akuma fists.
I'm not gonna lie though, the armor is absolutely peak. It's giving like Batman type vibes with the horns on the head, everything. If you want to see what it is, go to the official like Monster Hunter Wilds up website and kind of find the section where it involves updates, and it will show you the fit. Like this fit is hard as hell. Like that may be my main fit for a while. Like that shit's clean. Equipping the Bale armor set, I'm guessing that's the Dark Knight set, will grant the set bonus skill Soul of the Dark Knight. Activating the skill allows you to use the special action, the Blackest Night. The Blackest Night ability can be activated from the item bar. Doing so will consume the player's health to generate a powerful barrier. Okay. Ooh. Dude, what the fuck? That's cool as hell. Like that may be worth a portion of my health just to activate a barrier, and if I can do that outside of the Planetus fight, just like I could with the Akuma stuff, that shit's gonna be peak. The Great Sword. Damn it. Oh, fuck. Of course it does. The Great Sword, known as Shadowbringer, has its own unique weapon skill. So if you're a Great Sword user, you're gonna have one hell of a weapon. That shit's. Oh, fuck. That's why couldn't we get something like that, even for dual blades? Alrighty, Pictomancer. Let's kind of go through that. Using the soul of the Pictomancer, you can cast spells such as Palm Motif. You can cast these spells from the item bar, combine the drawn motifs to unleash a powerful spell known as Mog of Ages. Holy shit! So they've legit added spell casting in Monster Hunter.
That sounds about right.
And you know what? That actually may be pretty cool. That may be. That may be. Could this be like the newest weapon? Imagine.
I doubt it. I think they're just gonna make it a entirely new great sword,
No, I'm talking
like they
about
did with
the
these.
Pictomancer, the spell casting.
Oh, if they add spellcasting as an actual weapon, that's gonna be awesome. Hey,
Uh,
I wonder.
Pictomancy spells are highly effective against monsters from Final Fantasy VII Online, dealing significant damage and more likely to inflict wounds. Okay, so it's probably going to be like the case where it's meant for the Planetes fight, but you can probably still do moderate damage with other monsters.
Hmm.
On top of that, wide range of collaboration rewards await. I'm sorry, one of the Palico. Can you turn your Palico into that cactus thing?
Oh God, no. That'd be
The do
awful.
you know what that you know what cactus thing I'm talking about? It's one from Worlds.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Then there's one that basically turns your Palico into a plant thing. Got some secret
Key
armor.
lines, this is the first time I'm looking at the Seregius Palico armor, and I didn't realize they give bro just a full-on halberd. That's kind of sick.
Damn. Okay. That's cool. So that's what's happening with the title update 3. That's more in depth to what is going to be happening. I know we were kind of struggling a little bit with it, but that's what the title update 3 is going to happen. Let me see if I can't find anything about the uh oh, here we go. Arc tempered monster. Here we go. Let's just go straight through this. I don't know why I didn't think of this. I'm not used to using outside sources. I'm used to just ad-libbing, which is probably not a good idea. I probably need to do this. So here we go. We're going to go into Arc tempered Nudra. We'll probably cut a little bit of the previous discussion maybe and just go straight to here because this actually gives concrete information, not just us talking shit. You need to be Hunter rank 100 plus for the new Udra Arc Tempered, so I was right about that. Face Arc Tempered New Udra in the Ultimate Hunting Challenge starting October 22nd in an event quest and October 29th in a free challenge quest. Okay, so the challenge quest. Okay, so the Arc Tempered Palico armor basically turns your Palico into a mini new Udra. That's actually pretty funny. The armor looks super sick. Uh,
The armor does look quite nice. I was already a big fan. I hope. Oh wait, I wonder what the arc tempered alpha set looks like, because that was the beta that you showed me. So I wonder what the
oh
alpha looks
yeah,
like.
I'm so sorry. I'm so used to the world where you only got the female version, but the male version basically is the exact same. Like it's basically what they've done with the other Arc Tempered. They've just kind of reskinned and maybe changed a few things here and there, but it's honestly the same thing. But here I can send you a picture of it. Uh, shit. But it yeah it. Oh my god.
Where's your third slot, buddy? Of course of course it's gonna be on your back.
Here we are.
Sorry, I'm fighting a tempered Sregios and a tempered right now, and I'm trying to find Sregios's third. His bronze slot for my insect glaive.
No, you're good. Okay, so there's not really much information on that on the website. I'm pretty sure if we watch like videos, whatever, we can see his movesets, because I did hear that he's got a few new movesets that might prove a problem, but I'm gonna kind of leave that up to uh, everyone finding out, because I do not want to. I don't want to. I'm not gonna spoil myself. I want to be caught off guard. I want to be like, oh shit, how do I survive this? Oh, here we go. Seasonal event, Festival of Core Dream Spell. Event time, October 22nd to November 12th. Oh, dude, this looks so cool. Watch as the Grand Hub takes on a strange, ominous flare, opening the way to a seasonal meal, special new equipment, gestures, and pop-up camp decorations. Oh, dude, this looks so cool. It's given off like Gotham City, like when if Poison Ivy took over with Scarecrow. Like that's kind of the the theme they're going for. And then they've got so it looks like the seasonal meal is just a bunch of treats on a giant like multi-tower stack or multi-stack tower. You know, we've got donuts, salmon on toast with a lemon slice on it, cheesecake. It looks like this shit looks good. Then the so the palicos within the Grand Hub are basically Pinocchio. They're wooden puppets. That is awesome and terrifying.
That's slightly disturbing.
And then they brought back the Fun Fright armor. For I don't know what the female looks like because he doesn't show it. It's just I'm pretty sure it's probably the same for both male and female, just maybe different if they haven't shown it. But that's super cool. They brought it back from World. Then the Palico armor basically has a pumpkin head with a ghost body type thing. Let's see, is there... Oh, I wish they... What are the costumes going to look like for Alma and Gemma? Because I know in the previous festival, we were given special... we were given special costumes for... What is it? For Gemma and them. New gesture sets for downloadable content that they release on that they always release on the title updates. Enjoy 4 nostalgic gestures from the past as free DLC. This is a free DLC pack, gesture pack. That's actually really cool. We got, I guess, like a boxing type. You resting with your Palico, and then a back kind of facing shot with you pointing up. Oh, that's pretty cool. What is this other one? All Might type stance with his fist up in the air. New free pendants. Okay. Ice cream cone with a feline in it. Alright. New quest completion animations. Okay. This is a paid DLC, but I'm whoa. I'm okay. There's so much to go from here, but I really hope that with this, I'm probably gonna find out no. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's not true, but I really want Gemma as a as a as like a handler companion. With the fact that you can change it, I feel like we should be able to choose who comes with us. Starting off with Gemma, and then I know a lot of people are fans of what's the short hair blonde chick's name? I don't know.
In World?
No, in Wilds. The one with the hammer.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
It probably wouldn't make sense to have her as a handler because she's a hunter as well, and we kind of stole her handler. But it's still, with the fact that you can change it, now kind of opens up the possibilities. But let's kind of go into this. So paid, so you'll have to pay for it, which I probably will. New quest completion animations. will be available with the latest DLC. Customize your experience by selecting your preferred animation in the quest completion animation priority setting at the quest counter. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of another option that they add to the quest board type stuff, like they did with desired support hunters. So let's see, we got one for Gemma, Alma, and we even got one from the douchebag. What is his name? Eric? Not Eric.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't like him.
An engineer, the engineer for the
Yeah.
third.
Okay. Check hunter notes. Pet Palico, pick up Palico. Okay. So you can choose who you want. Oh, that is so cool. We're we're definitely eating a good this title update. That's for sure. Cosmetic DLC Pack 3. Add fresh visual flair. So this is a paid DLC pack as well. Add fresh visual flair to your hunting adventure with Cosmetic DLC Pack Bundle 3. Bundle of stylish content available September 29th. So it will be available upon the title update. Note, Cosmetic DLC Pack 3 is not included with the Premium Deluxe Edition or the Cosmetic DLC Pass. That's fine. The contents of Cosmetic DLC Pack 3 can also be obtained separately. Please be careful of obtaining duplicate content. That's cool. So we've got like cat ear head, a cat ear head piece, and a cat tail waist.
Okay, so they want us to be furries now. Got it.
I don't know. It actually looks peak. It's pretty cool. For the female characters at least. You can actually
80% of the male players, male characters, are just gonna have a bunch of cat ears and tails on.
Oh,
I'm
for
calling
sure. Halfway all the way. That's then we also look to be getting a secret cosmetic that has a baby secret on the head of yours, and then one of those bird things. Like, okay, so basically your secret becomes a pet taxi, because there's like two different animals on the back with you, and then there looks to be those glitchy bird things that we get as a cosmetic pendant on the tail. All right, what else do we see? We got, okay, so Palico armor that gives like bunny ears, or like a bunny ear cap on your Palico. Okay, still gonna get this. I'll still be getting most of these DLC packs just because FMO, fear, or FOMO. That's not FMO. Oh my god, FOMO, fear of missing out. My god. Is that about it? Yeah, that's free title date update roadmap. Okay, so that's basically what that is. So that's all that we're gonna be getting with, or all that the website has on update 3. So super excited, looking forward to that. Got 2 free DLCs coming, and then 2 paid DLCs that are coming. So make sure you save up, get your wallets ready. So let's go ahead and get into the big thing, the huge news that everybody, and I mean everybody, was looking forward to, and that is what is being involved in title update 4. And that is Monster Hunter Wild's very first Elder Dragon, Gogmazios.
Gogmazio.
Gogmazio.
Gogmazios.
Knowing Eric, he's probably gonna say Gogmazias. Like how he says,
He's gonna fuck it up somehow.
Like Lagiacrus is Lagiacrus.
Lagiacrus. Oh, buddy, that pisses me off. What is that?
So
I have 30 beast gems, and I don't know why.
So I'm not familiar with this Elder Dragon. Okay, so I'm not gonna claim I know anything about it. All I know is that everyone is hyped. I'm hyped because it is our first Elder Dragon, but I've got some serious like questions. Like, is it going to be a event type battle, like where it's similar to the what is they call it's the world monster, the very first like big Elder Dragon we had to kill.
Dora
Yeah,
Magdaros.
Zor Magdaros, where it's more like we have to damage him with cannons and ballistas and other
It's quite big.
every fancy item instead of actually fighting him personally one on one, like face to face. So we haven't gotten much. We don't have anything actually on it. We just got a teaser trailer showing him rising out of the oil well basin type looking area. So we're not sure if he's got in his own area the within the oil well basin or if it's a oil well basin adjacent location. But one thing though, this
Guiding Lands, maybe,
no,
possibly.
I don't think it's gonna be the Skylands. I'm more talking about like a location that's close to the oil well basin. That's what I was getting at. Like it's like the oil well basin, but it's separated, just specifically for him. I'm pretty sure he will be a monster that you can go out hunt on foot and kill with, you know, your weapon and not be a absolute just cheese battle with cannons and all that. But you just never know. He is huge, like Eaton said, so we'll have to wait and see for more information. But one thing, though, I'm going to say that now I mentioned this Eaton, but I didn't go into detail because I wanted to save it for the podcast. But with the introduction to our first Elder Dragon in Wilds, I want Nergigante to be included. And if you think about it, with this Elder Dragon, it could be the perfect opportunity. Now, you may say, oh, he's dreaming. Oh, he's delusional. Oh, drag him away to a padded room with a straitjacket on. I don't care. I love Nergigante so much. I love him in World so much. Him and Runer Nergigante. They're such fun fights. The armors are sick as hell. Everything about it, super cool. And I've been wanting him to be in Wilds since I fought Nergi the very first time. So I'm secretly hoping that with them introducing Elder Dragons, they'll eventually, if not Gogmazios or Gogmazio or whatever you pronounce it, but any other Elder Dragon that they introduce, I hope they include Nergigante somehow because he is a Elder Dragon hunter. He hunts them, he eats them. Like that's his whole thing. So, and with him not being in Wilds yet, it could be said because there hasn't been an Elder Dragon yet in Wilds, but now there is. So maybe we can lure him in. If not that, then maybe a Guardian version of Nergigante. I would even take that. I just want Nergigante somehow in the thing. So that right there with the release of an Elder Dragon, I'm hoping that Nergigante gets added. So, but yeah, and then we've got a Festival of Accord as well with Title Update 4. We don't know any information on that yet. Expanded in-game content. I have no idea what they mean by that, but that may include extra content and materials or whatever, and then various improvements. So there you go. For more of your PC users, you'll get your improvements. But yeah, that's basically all the news and everything that we have on upcoming Wilds. So before we finish off this episode, because I think we've gotten pretty good time and we've gotten a good amount of discussion in. Before we end it,
Indeed.
I saw this post on TikTok and I thought, hey, why not end it? So Eaton, if you were to design your own title update for the next one, what would it include? What would the Festival of Accord be? What would the monster be?
Ooh, okay.
Like, what?
Okay. I have it.
That was quick.
Well, I have some of it. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, start with the monster. What would you include in the title update monster?
Well, with the new title update monster, it would have to be Namiel.
Really?
And the festival, and it would be the festival called Festival of Dew, since it is a water-based creature,
Okay.
and I think it would be cool to add her like not just Namiel, but like as a Arc Temper, like give us Arc Temper Namiel like as an event quest,
Mm-hmm.
and then later on down the line we would get a Namiel optional at the end of the Festival of Dew for us to basically farm for her weapons and her armor before the Arc Tempered. So like it would basically let us get her Arc Tempered armor first, and then at the end of the festival it would give us the optional Namiel for the rest of her gear.
Okay. And what would be the festival armor? Like, would it be like how would you be
Hmm.
designed? Because I know with festival armors, it's slightly different. Would we
What the
have?
oh. Hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I would probably actually make it the hold on, I forgot the name of it. Give me 1 second.
No, you're
It's
good.
the armor that you take.
The Rio
Somebody's dancing
armor.
in my lobby. Yeah, I'm dancing. It's the alluring dance. I can hear the cat. Thermae. The Thermae armor set. That's what I would have to say
the
would be the event armor.
the Theramate armor set. Is that
Hmm.
from World?
Yeah, it's from World.
Hold on. How do you spell that?
Just give me a minute. Uh, Imagine like you're spelling thermal, but instead of the AL at the end, it's an A and E.
Oh, okay. Oh, the Thermate, Thermate.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, so the like. Hold on. Let me actually spell it right, and then.
So I'm guessing the lobby, the mission max players are 3 now because it says 3 out of 4, but it says session full. So
Oh, okay. So the spa armor.
yeah,
Okay, that actually may be good. That may be
and
good.
like the passive would be like if like the full armor set would be like if you get water blight, you get increased affinity and attack damage,
Yeah. No,
but
that
also
would.
take more damage if you get water blight. Like if you have water blight, you could like take more damage, but you could also do more affinity and do more damage. So it would be up to your own discretion to use null berries if you wished.
Yeah. No, that sounds like a pretty stacked update. So a Namiel Festival of Dew type update.
Mhm.
Hmm. For me, I'm gonna have to
Yes,
think.
I know.
I'm not
It's
gonna
gonna
say. I'm not gonna say
it's gonna have you
Nergigante.
Gigante.
Uh,
It's gonna happen.
okay,
Don't
maybe
even
that is like
like
the second monster. The main
no.
monster, I would probably say for the title for my title update, it would probably be fuck.
Elatrion.
No, God, no.
Festival of Accord. Fuck you.
Festival of Chord Suicide.
Yeah.
No, I can't. Okay, fuck. Whatever. We'll just stick with Nergigante as the monster for title update because
I knew it.
I love Nergigante, man. I love him. So I definitely
Near. Say it
Ner
with me. Near. Near
Nergigante.
Gigante.
Okay,
There you go. Near Gigante.
Nergigante. Whatever.
You're saying it wrong, but just whatever.
So, but I feel like it would be that, and then the festival core would be probably be Elders Night, you know, kind of be revolving around the fact that it's the celebration of like elder dragons, and so they'd be celebrating, and then the cutscene would kind of show our hunters kind of
Drops the
frolicking.
worst Elder Dragon possible and just give us Teostra. That'd be awful.
That would be the biggest just like red or misdirection ever. Like, oh, here's all these elder dragons, and then here's Teostra. Like, I don't know a single person that actually likes Teostra. He's not that.
Especially the Teostra armor.
The armor is absolute garbage. The monster is somewhat cool, but he's a pain in the ass to fight, and he's not that fun of a fight anyway. But The title update would kind of be what the fuck? And swallowed my own spit and choked on it. Pause. No, but the festival would probably be, Knights of the Elders, and it would be kind of showing us celebrating Elder Dragons and everything, and then Nergigante pops up and kind of ruins the party, and we'd have to fight him and everything, and we'd get his armor, and then maybe get a special armor set. I For the festival armor, it would be kind of hard to kind of pick. I would. I would have to say something that kind of would incorporate a Elder Dragon look and give boosted stats when fighting against Elder Dragons. I would have to say something like that because there hasn't really been an armor set out that I would want in the game.
I got it.
Aside from Nergigantes.
So with that, it would be probably the Runar Nergigante armor, and then the passive would be called oh my god, what was it? I just had the name. Wrathful Intent, that's what it is. Wrathful Intent, and it would basically have increased stats when fighting Elder Dragons.
Yeah. That's actually a pretty good idea. But yeah, that would have to be my title update. A Nergigante Elder Dragon themed festival, bringing back my favorite Elder Dragon, my favorite armor set, and just have fun with that. Maybe have especially like for my title update, this is kind of, offbeat for what Monster Hunter kind of has been doing with title updates, but with my title update, I want them to add customizing your handler armor, like actually giving them armor, or at least like layered armor, quote unquote, to kind of give them the look, and so we can match with our handler. That would be a feature that I would add to my title update, is giving your handler access to the same layered armor you have. There we go. Same layered armor you have, and you can kind of choose what it looks like, change the color, everything you can do to your own layered armor, but with them. That would kind of be what my thing would be. But yeah, I think that's all we've got. Yeah, we talked about our issues with speedrunners in the game. We talked about Title Update 3. Discussed PC problems, and then ended it with what would our very own title updates would be. So let us actually know in the comments, if you're listening to this on YouTube, kind of list in the comments what your ideal title update would be. Kind of give into specifics. What would be the main monster? What would be the festival called? What would the festival armor specific be? And kind of like what stats would you want it to be? And if you got like how I had it, add like a little extra value of life or data life. I just had it like an hour ago. But, you're an extra little update to the game mechanics that you think would be pretty cool. So just kind of let us know in the comments there. But yeah, thank you, Ethan, for joining me on this. I hope I gotta stop, bro. I either need to write out what I'm gonna say, or I need to learn to speak coherently and not stutter. But I do not know when the next episode will be. I do know what the theme will be, and we kind of discovered it on this episode. But I just gotta find time to do it, or find time to get Ethan in on this, and see if we can get Tyler in on it, and kind of discuss our issues with the gaming community. That's gonna be a fun one to do. But if you enjoy this episode of GXG Party Chat podcast, leave a like on YouTube. If you're listening to this on Spotify or any other podcast, where other app where you listen to podcasts, give us a good review. Give us like 5-star. Just give us how many stars you think we're worth. I would have hoped it gave me like above 3, but you know, after today's episode, people may be like, "This dude's got ass opinions."
Sorry, I've got Pierce coding.
But
What?
yeah. So make sure you give us a good review on those as well. It's been so long since I've actually posted a podcast episode that I don't fully remember all platforms we're on. I know we're on Spotify. I know we're on YouTube. I think we're on Apple Music. I actually don't know. Let me check. But and I think we're also on Amazon as well. But if let's see, GXG. Okay, yeah, I don't know if we're on Apple or not. I do know that we're on Amazon. Pretty sure we're on Apple because I have that linked underneath the posted platforms, but I can't find it. So yeah, go check us out on those as well. Fuck. What else was I gonna say? Oh, be sure to check out the live streams. They are gonna be happening again soon. This episode will probably be posted on the either the 26th or the 27th, which is a Friday or Saturday, just so that way I give myself enough time to edit this and post it. So just when this episode is out, I should be streaming again. So go check those out. It's Guardian X Gaming Twitch. It should be linked somewhere within my bio on YouTube, and I don't believe it's on Spotify or any other place, but just look up Guardian X Gaming on YouTube or on Twitch, and you'll see my logo. So click on those and tune in. I will be doing videos more regularly as well, so be sure to check in on those. I just finished recording like over 2-hour video that I had to cut like an hour out of just to make it doable. But that should get ready to be posted within the next day or so. So yeah, super excited to be getting back into the content creating and getting out these awesome projects out for you. This is Guardian X with my buddy Ethan, my brother Ethan, and this was GXG Party Chat Podcast. We will see y'all in the next episode. Keep on gaming, y'all.